Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us today. We're going to be reviewing our new report on the 2020 Global Aromatherapy and Essential Oils market research that we've completed. My name is Haley Rico. I'm managing partner with Verify Markets. Today with us, we have Shilpa Tiku, who is our Chief Research Officer, and Georgina Caraway, who is our Senior Consultant. We've been covering this market for over 5 years now, and this 2020 report is an update of our 2017 Global Aromatherapy and Essential Oils Market Report. A little bit about Verify Markets. We're a global B2B market research company. We cover different segments, including water, environmental, energy, and consumer products. And this report is part of our consumer products research. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started and talk a little bit more about the market report that we've completed. Georgina, can you give us a little bit of information about the market report and the research scope so far?
Sure. So the global aromatherapy and essential oil market is a high growth market. New companies are constantly entering the market. The market is projected to experience double-digit growth rates during the forecast period, which goes from 2019 to 2026. We expect that the market is going to be driven by the prominence of a health and wellness trend, the direct selling channel, digital marketing, and the evolution of the complementary and alternative medicine. We predict a compound annual growth rate of 13.4% over the forecast period. So moving on to the next slide, let's define what has been included in this study. For purposes of this study, global revenues generated from the sales of essential oils and diffusers have been included. We mainly focus on essential oils that are used for health and wellness and relaxation purposes via topical application, inhalation, diffusion, and ingestion. Moving on to the next slide, we have included 4 types of diffusers, and we classified it as nebulizing, ultrasonic, evaporative, and heat diffusers.
Let's look at the regions that have been covered in the study. So we have included North America, Europe, APAC, and rest of the world. For North America, we've included US and Canada. Europe includes Western, Central, and Eastern Europe. APAC includes all of Asia Pacific, and rest of the world includes Latin America, Africa, and Middle East. Let's move on to the next slide, please. Let's talk about the methodology a little bit here. So Verify Markets uses a combination of primary as well as secondary research. So primary research essentially means that we actually talk to the industry participants in the market. We get all the data from them, we extract a lot of data from them, and then we go ahead and validate that data through secondary research, through our in-house databases, as well as through search engines. And then we eventually triangulate the data and arrive at our market shares and market size estimates. And then we forecast the market.
As we can see, the 2019 market size is over 7 billion. The market is expected to grow, as we mentioned, at 13.4% over the forecast period. However, the growth is expected to be slower than previously predicted. We see that customers globally are continuing to see their income falls and are likely to shift their spending largely to essentials such as grocery and household products, and cutting back on most discretionary categories. Verify Markets believes that some of the key market players will bring in new products immediately after the threat of the current pandemic subsides. The doTERRA is the key player in this global market. Shilpa, can you talk about what are the fastest growing regions?
Sure. So let's talk about the US a little bit first. So growth in the US market has been slowing down a little bit, since 2018 as more market participants enter the saturated market. The US market has witnessed a slow growth over the last 2 years. Most US based companies are beginning to focus on Asia, Europe, and Latin America. Many retail and online stores are beginning to engage in price wars, cutting away at margins. Several participants are now struggling to differentiate their products. The market is also being flooded with similar products that offer very few unique benefits. To meet customer demand for products featuring essential oils, more companies are entering the space or diversifying their offerings. Products with essential oils for the home, personal care, and nutrition are increasingly being launched. Moving to the next slide. So Asia Pacific is expected to be the fastest growing market globally. Latin America is also expected to have high growth rates, followed by Europe, and then finally North America. So a lot of the market participants that we spoke to actually mentioned that they're seeing a triple-digit growth rate in some of the markets, for instance, Brazil, and some other Latin American as well as Asian markets. Let's talk about how the market has been impacted by COVID-19. So the COVID-19 pandemic has created uncertainty in most markets. Normal preferences have shifted as customers exercise caution about what to buy. Direct selling is a key sales channel in this market. Most direct selling companies that provide sanitizers and cleaning and disinfection products have been doing well, and they've actually seen their sales surge during this pandemic. Consumers are purchasing oils along with cleaning and disinfection products. Verify Markets believes that companies will reinvent products during the forecast period. Brands will likely start appealing to a wider audience by offering unique product offerings. For instance, by targeting younger audiences and males by launching baby and men's products with oils. We predict that after this pandemic, the stronger players will be more dominant and the smaller and weaker players will lose market share. Let's look at the drivers and restraints in this market. So some of the key factors that are driving this market include the prominence of health and wellness trend, direct selling channel, digital marketing, and the evolution of complementary alternative medicine. We've also seen that bloggers and magazines have essentially been driving a huge interest in this market. The vast majority of aromatherapy and essential oil purchasers are women. A typical buyer profile includes a woman between the ages of 30 to 45 years old who is looking for natural solutions and products for her family. Georgina, do you want to talk about the restraints?
Sure. Some of the key restraints include lack of uniform standards, quality issues, increasing competition, and questionable benefits and critics regarding essential oils. Aromatherapy is currently an unregulated and unlicensed field, both for practice of aromatherapy as well for manufacture of aromatherapy products. And there are no real certification or government body for essential oils. Even oils marked as 100% organic may have synthetic oils. So quality has become one of the major issues affecting the industry globally. There has been a rise in the number of adulterated and synthetic oils available to customers at low price, both at retail stores and online. And this is fueling skepticism and leading to a loss of trust on these products. Most companies have trademarked either their processes or their product under what they deem as strict quality standards. For instance, doTERRA created a certified pure therapeutic grade protocol, which includes an examination of every oil and along with a third-party testing to guarantee transparency. Additionally, low entry barriers have led to many new companies entering the market in the last few years. As an example, the others category increased its market share by 6.1% since our last report in 2017. Some of these companies are well established in the fragrance and body care industries and have their existing network that gives them access to different oils. But others are low-cost essential oil suppliers, and these suppliers are threatening the possibility of small and medium companies who provide pure essential oils to compete in the market. And this is why these companies have focused on educating their potential customers about the high quality of the raw materials that they use. And finally, another factor that we are seeing affecting the market is the skepticism about the benefits of aromatherapy. And this is mainly due to limited existing research and also exaggerated claims made by some companies about the medical properties of essential oils.
Yep. And we talk a lot about in the report and on this call how important multi-level marketing companies are. Can you give us a little bit more information about why they're so important in driving sales and creating awareness?
Mm-hmm. Well, as Shilpa mentioned, some of the key players in this market are direct selling companies, predominantly doTERRA and Young Living. And direct sales have been instrumental in creating awareness about the various types of oils and their benefits. And so these companies play a significant role in educating consumers about the use of essential oils for natural home remedies, relaxation, mood enhancement, and others. So MLM approach allows for companies to create an experiential bond between customers and the product. Because when customers are positively and emotionally engaged with the product, they tend to spread the word about the benefits of these products within their social cycle. And this aspect of direct selling have helped drive awareness about aromatherapy across the globe.
Absolutely. So let's talk a little bit more about what's in our report.
So the study covers detailed information on market size, market shares, distribution trends, company profiles, market drivers, market restraints, and pricing for a few select products. The base year is 2019. Forecasts are provided until 2026, and the regional split includes North America, Europe, Asia Pacific, and rest of the world. Market shares, market trends, and revenues forecasts are provided by region.
Perfect. Thank you. And for anyone looking to purchase a copy of this report or looking for more information, we'll have a link directly in the comments section on the video. You can also visit our website. It will be on our homepage at verifymarkets.com. Alternatively, you can call us at 210-595-9687, or you can email us as well for an executive summary at info@verifymarkets.com. Thank you everyone for your time today. We really appreciate it.